What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Mental Groove. Tonight's caller says she dates high-value men, but Kevin Samuels makes one thing clear real fast. Dating a high-value man does not mean you qualify to marry one. Let's break this down.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
How are you?
What do you got on the topic?
I don't think that I'm any of those 5 women that you listed. I feel like I typically do date high-value men, but I don't know how to keep them.
You date them, but you don't know how to keep them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. How old are you?
3.
Okay. I don't know what happened to the delay here. You're 30?
33.
33. And the last time you were with a high value man, you were how long ago was your last relationship?
My last relationship was about 2 months ago, and that lasted for 9 months.
9 months? 9 months. Whoever this is, Avanet Gunham. Okay. Hi, how are you? It lasted 9 months. All right. Okay. So you're 33. You have any children?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Number 1. How many?
I have 2 boys, 11 and 8. They are from a marriage. I was married for 10 years.
Okay. So you're a single mother. You're not a baby mama.
Right.
All right. Because you was about to get a. Because I come from a baby mama. Okay. So what's going on? You're an attractive woman. How tall are you?
5'6".
Dress size?
4.
All right. So, go ahead.
I'm currently dating. I consider him a high value man. He's a doctor. We live in New York City. We've been talking for about 2 months.
Yeah, but let me finish my questions up.
Mm-hmm. All
right. What did your ex-husband do for a living?
He is a property manager.
It's like a property manager at a corporate complex, a residential complex. What are we talking about?
Residential complexes.
Okay.
For nonprofit.
For nonprofit?
Yeah.
All right. So that doesn't sound like a lot of money.
Around like $80K.
In New York, that's like $40,000 anywhere else. So, yeah. High value men, because I lived in Manhattan. Why high value men now? Because you say you can't keep them, and I'm kind of zeroing in why. But I need to. If you don't come from that high value man or a high value lifestyle, why do you need a high value man now?
Well, after divorce, I typically only dated high value men.
I get it, but why do you need it though?
Because I feel like I have a lot to offer, and I'm not looking to be a stay-at-home mom or anything. I do still want to work, but there's a certain lifestyle that I like to maintain.
Say again, something that you like to maintain?
A certain lifestyle and quality of life.
Yeah.
That I like.
And how long you been divorced?
3.5 years.
All right. So what do you do? And what do you do for a living?
I'm a compliance officer at a top 5 bank.
At HUD?
No. A big bank.
You're borging out. You're a compliance officer somewhere. All right.
At JP Morgan.
All right. So you made more than your husband.
Yes.
All right. So there you go. You made more than your husband. So if you're going into this marketplace wanting to date a high value man, you have 2 children by a man who's not high value. So what history do you have of cooperating, working with, or being on the team of a high value man if you've been married for 10 years to a man who made less than you?
Well, I had a couple of. Well,
I need you to think about that question that I just asked. I asked you a good question. You were married for 10 years, yes?
Yes.
All right. In your 10 years, your husband was a middle class man.
Yes.
All right. So you have a history of working with and cooperating with the middle class man. You married him and you had 2 children with him. Now you want a high value man. Why? And I just
because I feel like I've leveled up to where
how'd you level up? Because you're 10 years older. You're 10 years older. How'd you level up?
Yeah. Well, I did a lot of work on myself after divorce, like therapy and.
Okay, but Miss Bat, I need you to understand. That's after divorce. How did you appreciably level up? Okay, understand something. On the open market, what age did you get married?
21.
21, and now you're 33.
Yes.
You are 12 years older. 2 children deeper. What have you done to overcome that?
Well, I've maintained my physical. I've had some relationships after marriage where I've learned from that as well. Like, so I've dated a couple of high value men where I've learned from those relationships.
Right. But your problem is you cannot keep them. And what I'm trying to get you to understand, ma'am, is high value men move differently than middle class men. They choose their women differently. I've often said that you can be a high value man's date, but they don't marry women who don't fit their high value lifestyle.
So do you think it's because I have children specifically?
Well, I think that.
I know how to
okay, you're borging out, man. I don't know what's going on. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but let me move closer to the.
Okay, your children are a factor, but ma'am, okay, your husband worked for a nonprofit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say somebody like myself, when I was living in Manhattan, working for a telecommunications concern, making mid 6 figures, near 7s. Smith and Walensky, Hamptons. And what are you guys doing on the weekends when you were married? You were doing middle class stuff. So
yeah.
you got a different mindset. Okay, let me ask you. Let me listen before you get upset. If you weren't a pretty woman, would you be asking for what you're asking for right now? If you just looked average. There you go.
No.
There you go. You want a high value man because you're attractive. But see, the thing is, you didn't go out and hold out for a high value man when you were at the peak of your youth. You got a middle class man.
I didn't know any better.
Well, okay, but it's not like you can. Okay. But high value men are not lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I keep asking you, what can you do for a high value man? And you can't do anything because you're showing that you don't even understand what they would need. Have you listen? Listen. Let me. Okay. Let me give you an example. Have you ever been to a 7-course meal?
5-course.
Okay. Have you ever hosted a dinner party?
Yes.
For how many people?
About 15.
The food was.
Well, it was prepared by me, my mom, and my mom mainly.
Mm-hmm. And the people that attended were
mainly friends and some family.
Were there any children?
Yes.
That's not a dinner party. You don't even know. Okay. No offense, ma'am. You don't even know. I'm trying to be rude, but you don't even know what I'm referring to. High value men move in society.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the main question I asked you that's important, if you weren't as cute as you are, you wouldn't be asking for this. Now here's what you basically said. I spent 10 years with a guy who's in the middle class. I was married to him and had 2 kids. Now I believe I deserve more when I'm older with kids. Where else does
Because
that?
I've leveled up.
That is a YouTube. That is a YouTube Instagram word. What does that mean?
Okay, so for me specifically, it means I worked on my mental health, my emotional maturity, and what it means to be a feminine woman.
Which you should have had standard 21 years old when you married a high value man. I get what you're saying. You're better off mentally than you were then, but see, that's not enough. High value men expect feminine women at 21. Mm-hmm. High value men expect cultured women at 21, finishing schools. Women who know what a dinner party is. Women who know what an after 5 gown looks like. Women who understand these things, ma'am. And again, you said if you weren't pretty, you wouldn't be asking for this stuff. You're asking for more than you know you have on the ball. And you're losing your looks. But ma'am, in New York City, it's New York City?
Yeah.
In New York City, women who look like you are not uncommon. Mm-hmm. They're younger and they have no kids. And if you're a high value man, let's say you're a high value man, and you're making $1 million a year with Morgan Stanley, and you had a 33-year-old woman with a divorcee with 2 kids, and you had a 23-year-old woman with no children who graduated from Barnard or Columbia or Juilliard.
Well, she would beat me in the no kids, but not in the as far as the conversation I can hold.
All right, I need you guys to understand what she just said. Again, she just said the conversation. You're trying to get men to value your wisdom, your experience. Men don't value that.
No, but I mean,
okay. You're asking why, and I'm telling you why. You don't want to accept it, and I'm trying to dance around it as nice as possible without going harsh. But you're going to make me go there. I mean, you're not on that level. I mean, you're just not. You're pretty, but you're not on that level. The conversation. What can you talk about? You've been married 10 years to a middle class guy. You got 3 years of therapy to fix the things that were off with a middle class guy. You're not ready for a guy up there. You're not ready for a man who's in the elite level.
So even if I've dated a couple, that still doesn't make me ready?
No. Well,
because I've been
okay. Ask yourself a question: who stopped seeing who? Did you drop them or did they drop you?
One of them I did, the other he did.
I don't know what that means. So you dropped one and the other dropped you.
Yeah. And I'm currently talking to one, but it's too soon to tell.
Okay. You're overvaluing yourself, ma'am. You're a middle-class lady. You're a pretty middle-class woman. And so we've told women that all you got to do is decide to level up. And see what you're trying to basically do is say a man who's gone out and made himself in the top 10%, top 5% of men, he should just accept a woman who's an average middle class single mother of 2, when he can get a beautiful young Ferrari. And you're saying, well, yeah, but I got better conversation. Is that what men value off the top?
No, but
that's all you got to sell. It's all you got in your store. You don't have what they want.
Well, I feel like I'm feminine and inspiring in those things that you...
I'm not saying you're not those things, ma'am. But you're still going to keep pushing this. So let me tell you, audience, where this goes. Women like this tend to keep going outside their marketplace. And when they keep getting rejected by men who they're not on their level, they become hell on wheels to everybody. She can't hear me. She wants what she wants, and you don't even want the man. You want the lifestyle. You don't have a high value lifestyle. You don't have a high value mentality. You don't even understand the stuff I'm talking about. So if he married you, you couldn't do any of the stuff that a high value wife would be expected to do. You want the money. I get it, but you want his resources, and he wants different. That's why you can't keep them.
Okay, so should I just?
All right. You should. Here's what the truth. It's going to sting. Ready?
Yeah.
You should accept who you are. I have told men on this program, high value is not in the cards for you, and don't try to kill yourself to be something that you're not. I mean, what was so bad about you didn't say that you and your ex-husband had a horrible life. You had a 10-year marriage and 2 children. And what we have done effectively in this country, especially in Black America, we have made average and normal not good enough. Why did you guys divorce?
The love wasn't there. We grew apart. We got together when we were pretty young. And it just became toxic for the kids.
Right. Toxic. Was there money issues?
No.
Was there infidelity?
No.
Then you should have stayed with your husband and worked on your marriage. You should have stayed with your husband, went to therapy, and stayed together.
I tried. He didn't want to do therapy, church, nothing.
I'm not. Okay. And see, women get mad when I say that to women. They get mad when I say that. But see, I know what it is. But see, what you tend to hear is you don't hear, you're out here. And are you happy doing what you're doing now? Cycling through men who just are using you, who are just dating you as a side chick?
No, I haven't been a side chick, but no, I'm not happy dating. No, I want a partner.
All right. I got to move on to the next caller, man. But dating is for you're asking for more than you're bringing to the market. The high value men you said you're kicking it with, they're not trying to wife you. Mm-hmm. I've tried to tell you in the nicest way possible, but you're just not hearing it. So best of luck to you. But in New York City, the kind of, are you living in Manhattan? Brooklyn. And do you want to have any more children?
If the man wants to, I'm open to it, yes.
So again, he doesn't even get children in this deal. He's just got somebody else's kids to raise.
No, he can get his kids if he wants. I'm still good.
Yeah, 1. Can he get 3?
No.
Exactly. And you see, ma'am, you're chuckling. So a man has to go out and make himself a top 10%, top 5% man. And all he gets is, no offense, man, but I got to say it, a single mother with 2 children that he has to put a roof over their head. He can't put you in a 1-bedroom flat like he could starting out. There has to be a room for you and him, and the boys have to have separate rooms. And then if there's another kid, there has to be and he only gets 1, but he's got the bill for 5 people. See what I'm saying, audience? These women never think about what men want. It's incredibly selfish. He can get 1 kid. Oh, man, he can go out and get a younger woman that doesn't have all these entanglements and issues and have as many kids as he wants and can afford it. And she'll be happy to give them to him. You got women in these chat room right now to be like, I'm 23. I'm good. Find me. And that's what he wants. He's like, why do I want this? This is a bad deal. Now, it's personal to you because you don't look at yourself that way, but this is a bad deal for a man.
Yeah. I get the kids part, yeah. I'm aware of that.
Huh?
I definitely understand that the having children part is not something that they would want, for sure.
Right. So you got to find a man on your level. I don't know why you want a high value man when you had a 10-year middle class marriage. That's just insane to me.
I haven't been picky in that way, but honestly, the men I've dated just turn out to be high value. It's just.
But the only man you're asking about is keeping high value. You're not asking about keeping just a regular guy.
Oh no, I would love to keep a regular guy.
Okay, I got to get on to the next call, man. This is not going. This. Best of luck.
Thanks.
This is okay. I'm just leave it not directly with you, but I'm gonna just put it. See, this is that eternal 7 problem. Too cute for your own good and thinking you're somewhere where you're not. And no matter what I tried to say, it was no. I deserve. Okay, well, no.
This conversation is a perfect example of the confusion between access and selection. The caller is divorced with 2 children and believes she has leveled up because she now goes on dates with high-value men. Kevin immediately shuts that illusion down. High-value men don't choose based on who can talk better or who feels more confident after a divorce. They choose based on timing, peace, fertility, and options. Kevin reminds her that she picked an average man during her prime years, built a life, had children, and now wants to rewrite the dating market because she feels more attractive and accomplished. But the market doesn't work on feelings, it works on leverage. Dating a high-value man doesn't erase past choices, and it doesn't make a woman competitive with younger, childless women those men also have access to. The harsh truth Kevin delivers is simple. You can be visible, desirable, and still not be chosen. Accountability means accepting where you are, not arguing where you wish you were.